Sometimes I try and you might feel stuck inside. The mind is good at lying. It makes you feel you want to cry. But better days are coming, they're just around the way. Whenever you feel lonely, oh, remember you are here today. Just don't stop, keep dancing. Oh, baby, I am where you are. Don't stop, keep dancing. 'Cause right here, right now, is all that we've got. It's all that we've got. Yeah. Tomorrow's always, always greener in our eyes. The only thing that's certain is the sun when it arrives. 'Cause better days are coming, they're just around the way. Whenever you feel lonely, oh, remember you are here today. And don't stop, keep dancing. Oh, baby, I am where you are. Don't stop, keep dancing. 'Cause right here, right now, is all that we've got. It's all that we've got. Let's go to their place. Close your eyes and fly away. Today's a brighter day. Can you feel the sun rays? Soon we'll be together, and we'll be dancing. Oh, yeah. Don't stop, keep dancing. Baby, I am where you are. Don't stop, keep dancing. 'Cause right here, right now, is all that we've got. It's all that we've got. You're all that I've got. You're all that I've got.
Attention, Mountaineer family. The commencement ceremony is about to begin. At this time, please locate the nearest emergency exit. Please silence your cell phones, tablets, and other electronic devices, and turn your attention to the outstanding students who are the focus of this day. This is their moment to shine, so please give them and their many accomplishments your full attention. Now, let's get ready to welcome our graduates.
For 154 years, West Virginia University has been graduating talented leaders who make our world a better place. Today, we celebrate the May 2024 graduates who continue that legacy. Please welcome the candidates for graduation from the West Virginia University College of Creative Arts, led by Associate Professor of Dance, General Hambrick. And please Please welcome the candidates for graduation from the Reed College of Media, led by Assistant Dean of Online Programs, Chad Mesera. And now please welcome members of the Platform Party. Schott Teaching Assistant Professor of Sports and Adventure Media, Chuck Scatterday. Journalism Program Chair, Emily Corio. Advertising and Public Relations Program Chair, Gia Pressgrove. Reed College of Media, Director of Graduate Studies, Steve Urbanski. Assistant Professor of Game Design and Interactive Media, Jeffrey Moser. Teaching Assistant Professor of Game Design and Interactive Media, Heather Cole. School of Theater and Dance Director of Graduate Studies, Radhika Ganapathy. School of Theater and Dance Director, Joshua Williamson. School of Music Director of Graduate Studies, Michael Vercelli. School of Music Director, Kelly Burke. School of Art and Design Director of Graduate Studies, Joseph Lupo. School of Art and Design Director, Christina Olson. Board of Governors Chair, Tanya Willis Miller. Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Misha Poor. Vice President for University Engagement, Sharon Martin. Board of Governors member, Kevin Craig. College of Applied Human Sciences Dean, Autumn Toombs Cypre. Reed College of Media Assistant Dean, Gina Martino Dowya. College of Creative Arts Associate Dean, Sandra Schwartz. College of Creative Arts Associate Dean, Michaela Myers. Vice Provost, Paul Kreider. Reed College of Media Dean, Diana Martinelli. Today's commencement speaker, Rick Lockery. Outgoing Faculty Senate Chair and Clinical Assistant Professor, Frankie Tack. Philip J. Faini Falbo Family Dean of the College of Creative Arts, Keith Jackson. Honorary Doctorate Recipient, Barbara Nisman. Honorary Doctorate Recipient, Dawn Denoon. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Marianne Reed. Grand Marshal Chad Proudfoot, carrying the University Mace. And West Virginia University President E. Gordon Gee. Please rise now for our national anthem and remain standing for our alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched
You may be seated. Please welcome to the podium WVU Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Marianne Reed.
Good morning. On behalf of West Virginia University's faculty, staff, students, Board of Governors, and administration, I am pleased to welcome you to our May 2024 commencement ceremony. Today marks a milestone achievement in your lives. Graduating from college or graduate school is a major accomplishment. Over the past several years, you have faced and overcome a myriad of challenges. Final exams, all-nighters, high stress, heartaches, and heartbreak. Your experiences have made you resilient and adaptive and strengthened your resolve. You have shown grit in the face of adversity, which bodes well for your future. Please know that your WVU degree has value, and so do you. We enjoyed our time with you, and we look forward to seeing where life's journey takes you next. But as excited as you are, probably a little scared to leave your college years behind you, be sure to take this moment to stop, take a breath, and appreciate how far you have come. Today is your day, a day to celebrate and take stock of your achievements, a day to rest on your laurels for just a little bit before you begin the next leg of life's journey. You have earned your success through your hard work, dedication to your studies, and yes, that mountaineer grit. So please take today to savor this moment and know that we couldn't be prouder of you and your success.
Please welcome WVU President E. Gordon Gee to the podium for the presentation of an honorary degree to Dawn DeNoon.
Good morning,
College
everyone.
of Creative Arts Dean Keith Jackson and outgoing Faculty Senate Chair Frankie Tack will assist President Gee with this presentation.
Yeah, thank you very much. I apologize for stepping on your lines, by the way. Everyone, welcome. We're glad, families, welcome. We're glad to have all of you here. Thank you very much. And to our students, welcome. We're so pleased to have everyone here. So let me tell you that our honorary degrees are among the most important recognitions we give at our university, because these are very distinguished people who honor our university by being with us. Would Dawn DeNoon please step forward? West Virginia University alumna Dawn DeNoon is a television writer and producer living in Los Angeles, California. Within a few months of graduating summa cum laude from WVU with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in theater, the Moundsville native headed straight from Morgantown to Hollywood. The 5-day drive was easy. Making it once she got there was hard. For more than a decade, she scraped by on day jobs and winnings from game shows such as Scrabble and the $25,000 Pyramid. Her big break finally came in 1999 when she was hired onto the original writing staff of Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Over her 12 seasons on that show, she wrote or co-wrote 42 episodes, advancing in title from staff writer to co-executive producer. Living and writing in Los Angeles, she traveled to New York, where the series is shot, to produce her episodes. In addition to stars Mariska Hargitay, Christopher Maloney, Richard Belzer, and Ice-T, she had the pleasure of working with countless guest stars, including favorites Martin Short, Jerry Lewis, Joan Cusack, and Sharon Stone. Dawn wrote all 3 episodes of Marcia Gay Harden's Emmy-nominated Arc on the show, and she wrote the episodes for which Cynthia Nixon won a Best Guest Actress Emmy. Looking to expand her range, DeNoon has gone on to write for medical action, thriller, crime, and political dramas, including A Gifted Man, Blue Bloods, Crisis Stalker, The Blacklist, my favorite, and the Netflix reboot of Designated Survivor. Her writing has garnered such honors as a Prism Award, the Sentinel Award from Norman Lear's Hollywood Health and Society, and an Edgar Award from the Mystery Writers of America. Danoon's ties to West Virginia are still strong. As a creative consultant mentor, Dawn meets throughout the year via Zoom with students selected by the College of Creative Arts, providing career guidance and giving invaluable notes on scripts. In 2019, she established a student showcase endowment with the goal of facilitating the transition from academia to the professional world for her theater majors. So Dawn Danoon, on this day, May 11, 2024, in recognition of your distinguished career and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Danoon.
Thank you, President Yi. Thank you, Frankie. Good morning. Wait, these are not my remarks. Hold on. I think I'm here. Give me 1 minute. First of all, congratulations to the class of 2024, my future coworkers. Before I became a television writer, I started exactly where you did, at WVU, graduating in this very Coliseum. If your last 4 years were anything like my experience here, I know what you're feeling right now. Mentally and physically exhausted. I killed myself earning a BFA here. This honorary doctorate, I now have the distinguished burden of living up to. Like you, I must now level up. Looking back on my original journey, after I graduated, I went back to Moundsville, slept for a week, then realized I had no clue what to do next. These are the words that changed my life. They came from my mother. Get out of my house. I'm paraphrasing, Mom, but that was her response to my idea of getting a job and saving up money before moving to Hollywood. Mom said no. If I did that, I'd fall into a routine, get comfortable, life would get in the way, and I'd never end up going. My parents believed in me enough to push me out of the nest, or they just had other plans for my room. Either way, off I drove to California with my 80-year-old granny and less than $500. I am not suggesting you follow my exact path. Back then, my choice was binary, New York or LA. You have so many more options now. If you look up best cities for stage, film, and television, it's a shockingly long list that includes Pittsburgh. There are opportunities right here in West Virginia. My advice is that you pick a place with opportunity and at least one connection. I don't mean a professional connection, although that would be awesome. You just need somewhere to land. When I moved to LA, I didn't know anyone there. But I did have a great aunt, my granny's sister, who lived east of East LA. She let me stay with her for a few months, and it felt like a miracle. If you don't have extended family, friends, or former classmates who will let you couch surf, then wherever you are, create something and keep creating. You never know where it will take you. Whatever path you take, just make sure it's in pursuit of your dreams. This amazing education and all the talent in the world will get you nowhere without determination and persistence. Please keep at it, because I want all of you to end up doing what you love in music, dance, media, the stage, film, or television. My greatest wish is that one or more of you ends up creating your own hit show, and that when you do, you'll give me a job. Thank you again for this great honor. I can't wait for our paths to cross soon. Thank you.
Please welcome President Gee back to the podium for the presentation of an honorary degree to Barbara Nisman. Dean Jackson and Professor Tack will assist President Gee with this presentation.
Will Barbara Nisman please step forward, Barbara? Pianist Barbara Nisman is a member of the inaugural class of Steinway Legends, chosen from over a century of Steinway artists and a recent inductee into the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame. Nisman has performed with major conductors and orchestras on nearly every continent. She believes her mission is to inspire and uplift people through her music, and she is still sharing her passion and joy with audiences around the world. She makes music relevant, connecting the composer to the listener, touching souls in the process. Her recordings of Liszt, Prokofiev, Bartok, and Ginastera are considered definitive, and she has garnered high praise for her series in 19th century composers, Beethoven, Chopin, Schubert, Schumann, Brahms, and Rachmaninoff. She is also in demand as a writer, lecturer, guest artist, and clinician, both in the United States and abroad. Long associated with the music of Argentine composer Alberto Ginastera, Nisman is the dedicee of the composer's final work, the Sonata No. 3, regarded as a serious Prokofiev scholar. Nisman made a history in 1989 by being the first person to perform his complete piano sonatas in a series of 3 recitals in both New York and London. Her recordings represented the first complete set of Prokofiev's piano sonatas made available on CD. BBC Magazine selected Nisman's recordings as the best recordings of his piano music. The Family Trust in the UK awarded her a grant to film a video masterclass on his 3 war sonatas. Recently, Nisman returned to Amsterdam and appeared before a live audience of 10 to 12,000 and a television audience of 1.2 million to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Prince Gregott concerts that she helped initiate in 1982. These concerts have remained a popular summer tradition, with audiences arriving on foot or in their boats to listen. In 2014, the Steinway Hall in New York, Nisman launched her record label, 3 Oranges Recording. In 2017, the 3 Oranges Foundation was established with the mission of making classical music accessible and relevant and supporting Nisman's educational projects. A West Virginian by choice, Barbara now makes her home on a farm in Greenbrier County. Barbara Nisman, on this day, May 11, 2024, in recognition of your distinguished career and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Music honoris causa. Ladies and gentlemen, please recognize Barbara Nisman.
Thank you so much, President Gee and Provost Reed and the faculty. This honor means so much to me, especially since I have am a West Virginian by choice, and now I can tell all my West Virginia friends that I too am an honorary Mountaineer. And to all the graduates today and their friends and family, let me congratulate you on what you've achieved and wish you an exciting chapter to come. And many, many years ago, when I finished my degrees and was about to embark on a career as a professional musician, a dear friend sent me a quote by Henry David Thoreau. And I have to tell you, it's still framed and sitting in my studio, and it still inspires me. And I just wanted to share it with all of you. And I quote from Thoreau: "I learned this, at least by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. As you simplify your life, the laws of the universe will be simpler. Solitude will not be solitude, poverty will not be poverty, nor weakness, weakness. If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now, put the foundations under them." And this is what I want to say to all of you today. I encourage you to follow your dreams, to do what you love, what you are passionate about. That's such a gift, and I think the real divine gift is then to be able to share this love and joy with others and possibly make a difference in their lives. So this is what I wish for all of you here today, and I give you my congratulations, and here's to the next exciting chapter. Thank you.
Please welcome Reed College of Media Dean Diana Martinelli.
Today, it is my great pleasure to introduce the Reed College of Media's commencement speaker, Mr. Rick Lockery. Vice President of Global Marketing and Communications for GoPro Incorporated, Rick was hired in 2010 and was only the 13th full-time employee of that company, which, as you probably know, manufactures wearable and mountable cameras and accessories for use in action sports, professional videography, and more. Over the past 14 years, Rick has helped GoPro become one of the top outdoor sports and consumer tech industry brands. During that time, he's been at the forefront of key shifts in marketing communications, from traditional public relations and earned media to the emergence of user-generated content, social media, and today's influencers. Prior to joining GoPro, Rick spent 13 years in Silicon Valley, working with various tech companies, both in-house and at agencies. He co-founded the San Francisco-based agency 340 Communications, where he worked with such companies as Yelp and Fitbit, helping them to launch. Now based out of GoPro's San Diego office, in addition to his work, his related travels and adventures, Rick is raising 3 amazing children in Carlsbad, California. Please join me in welcoming alumnus Rick Lockery back to West Virginia University.
Woo! This is definitely a little bit nerve-wracking for me. Hello, graduates, family, friends, professors, and deans. It is such a great honor to be back in here in Morgantown speaking at your commencement. As I was introduced, my name's Rick. I'm the VP of GoPro Marketing. If I'm reading this speech, it's because I'm way more comfortable jumping off a cliff than I am standing in front of you all here today. Thank you, President Gee, Dean Martinelli. It's been a few years in the making, so I'll get into it. Also, I just wanted to say, I think this new combination of arts and media is a powerful one. and I'm excited for the future of what this program holds at WVU. Look, good news is this speech will not take the entire 15 minutes. I clocked it at about 8 minutes, 45 seconds. It's about 150 TikTok scrolls, so start scrolling. I graduated in 1994 from what was then called the Pearlie Isaac School of Journalism, 30 years ago. Oof. And I guess I'm here to share a little bit about my journey in the world after college, provide some encouragement, maybe even a little bit of advice of what I learned along the way. At least that's the prompts I put in ChatGPT, so let's see what it spewed out for me. I majored in advertising here. I chose WVU because advertising was a major offered. Not many colleges had advertising as a major. You had to get a marketing degree, maybe you could take a class or two in advertising. But WVU's approach was more from the creative and communications perspective, and that really intrigued me. I minored in English. That was decided when I got here because the WVU rugby coach was an English professor. I took a bunch of his classes, so that seemed like a no-brainer to minor in English. Lesson number one, when something is obvious, it is. Kidding. First lesson is get a map, kind of along the same lines of what Dawn was talking about. At the end of the internship I had at an advertising agency, I was able to get 15 minutes of time with the lead creative director. I was really anxious and excited to see what kind of wise words that he had for me. I thought he was going to share a bit about what I should put in my portfolio or what type of ad agency I should try to get a job at. Instead, he said, get a map. Pick a spot on that map and go there. And I did. And the spot I picked was California. It took me a couple years to get there, but I did. I wanted to be part of the rise of Silicon Valley and to be part of the quote-unquote California lifestyle, surf, snowboard, you get it. For you, that spot on the map might be a far-off place on the other side of the globe, or that might be back to your hometown. Or maybe that map isn't a geographical map, but maybe that spot is a place that you want to take your career. The important thing is to pick that spot, do what you need to do to get there. And if it is a geographical spot, don't worry if that first job you get has zero to do with what you studied here. That will come. And if the spot on the map is career-oriented, well then go where that opportunity exists. Take any entry-level job, that type of company or organization you want to be a part of, and go from there. My first job in California was selling dial-up internet. Ask your parents what that is. And then I waited tables at night. Look, we're mountaineers. We're not Harvard or Princeton or USC graduates. We'll have to work harder out of the starting gates. But that is what makes us special, and that is what gives us our secret ingredients to be successful. Speaking of successful, quick anecdote. Fast forward in my career, I'm working at a PR agency in the Valley. We had this venture capitalist client called Norwest Venture Partners. And I was at this really bougie conference that they held for all their portfolio companies. The CEOs of these companies would come, network, drink wine, eat fancy little hors d'oeuvres, and listen to lectures from other successful tech leaders. And the main keynote speech at that particular conference was from John Chambers. That is the guy that our business school here at WV is named after. In case you need a little bit more info, he was the CEO of Cisco Systems. Cisco pretty much built the internet. So anyway, Mr. Chambers gave his keynote speech, and afterwards everyone shuffled out from the auditorium out to the lobby. In the lobby, there's these tables set up where the different startup companies had their little demo products or brochureware showcasing what their companies did. Mr. Chambers came out, and he was there. He was casually meandering around, checking out the propaganda on the tables. No one was talking to him. Everyone was just looking at him. You could tell these startup CEOs were all kind of intimidated. I gave it a minute or two, waiting to see if one of these CEOs would go up and talk to him. Nope, no one did. So then I walked up to him. I said, Mr. Chambers, and he looked at me and I said, ears. And he slapped me on the back and said, goddamn, son, you're a mountaineer? I said, yes. And he said, come walk with me. And at that moment, I saw all these CEOs' faces drop. They knew they blew their opportunity. I walked him out to his limo. We chatted briefly about the upcoming football season. We shook hands and I waved him off. I earned the respect of my client that day for being both mindful, but but also not being timid. An important balance, one that I've blown many of times over the years, but on that particular time, I nailed it. Next lesson, take risks. Be calculated as much as you can be, but take them. For me, my risks were picking up and moving out to California, then about eight years later, starting my own PR and communications agency. I sold it to a bigger firm in Chicago, and that was a nice little win. The next big risk was taking a job at GoPro. It was an opportunity to marry my interests in the tech world with my passion for the outdoors. When I took the job at GoPro, there were like 10 people. I took a big pay cut. There was no stock plan. There was no health care. It was just literally a handshake with the founder and CEO, Nick, and him telling me, hey, trust me, this will work out. It did. I was able to take this risk because of my family, specifically my wife. She had a solid job at a big healthcare company called Kaiser. She's the master of organization. She was the one who balanced me and the one that enabled us to be calculated. But most importantly, she was and is a true partner, a partnership that could take on risks. I'll hit on the importance of partner and family later, but trust me, it's important. And GoPro, it's been hard and it's been a roller coaster over these last 14 years, but an experience I would not trade for anything. I've had amazing opportunities. I've traveled all around the world. I've had a ton of fun, and I've learned a ton too. And while GoPro might seem like one big X Games meets Coachella experience, it is a corporation. A couple key takeaways from the corporate world and working with and managing people. Speak in plurals, we and us. We succeeded in reaching this goal. It took all of us to execute this plan because it is rarely ever just you, me, or I, except when something doesn't work out. And when it doesn't, own it. I didn't get this done in time. It's on me that we missed this goal. And you know what? If you've been speaking in the plurals, the we and us, they'll have your back. Which brings me to failure. Life is hard, sometimes we fail. Anyone will tell you this, so will I. It's okay to fail. Just learn from it, period. Last corpo lesson. You will work with people you do not like. Be the bigger person. Find common ground. Best case scenario, you'll learn that they're not so bad and you develop a great working relationship with them. Worst case scenario, you still think they're a tool, but at least you tried. By now, you should be on your 130th TikTok. We're getting down the wire. Look around you. Your classmates and friends here at WVU will be with you for life. They can and will be your links back to your time here. They'll remind you about all the good times that you had here, and they might even provide you with opportunities in the future. Another important nugget that I referenced earlier, your family and partners are key to success. Your family might be blood, mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, or they might not be blood related. Your family might be the friends you had growing up, the friends you made here, or the friends you're gonna make in the future. But solid, true friends are family. And some friends turn into partners for you. The Australians commonly refer to their significant others, be it a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, or husband, as a partner. That is an important word. Partner is someone or somebody who balances you, complements you, and enables you to do things you can't do on your own. That is a partnership. And remember, you also have to give back in that partnership. It's not a one-way street. Friendships, family ties, partnerships, they're probably the hardest thing to manage over the years, but it's one of the most important things because when you have failures, they'll lift you up. When you have successes, they'll be there to celebrate with you. And as I look back at this word vomit that ChatGPT gave me, if I had to boil it down to one thing, it's about people. The best advice I can give you is to develop relationships with good people. Don't be afraid if you're not the smartest one at the table, or if you're not the best one on the playground, or you're not the funniest one at the bar. That doesn't matter. Just surround yourself with good people wherever you land at. That's all I got. Let's go Mountaineers. Thank you.
We now present the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from West Virginia University. a Bachelor of Science in Sport Management from the College of Applied Human Sciences, Rocco Agostino. We now present the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from the West Virginia University College of Creative Arts. And now the students from the School of Art and Design, the Master of Fine Arts in Art and Design, Peyton Brown. Camara Towns. And now the Master of Arts in Art Education candidates. Elizabeth Goodwin. Kevin Troutwine. And now the candidates for Master of Arts in Art History. Catherine Jones. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Art History, Hannah Ginley. Graduating with a degree in Technical Art History, Amelia Kate Blevins. And now the candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Art Therapy. Raina Brown. Gabrielle Cummings. Heather Hayner. Lily Adkins. Lily is a double major in sculpture and painting. Lorna Adkins. Adele Berkowitz. Caitlin Carmen. Sarah Cunningham. Kenneth Farmer Jr. Kathleen Grundler. Sarah Haggerty. Ella Hardman. Helena Harmon. Cameron Hastings. Karen Lancaster. Erica Morton. Miranda Osborne. Anna Havlick. Thomas Plachinsky. Lakin Samples. singer. Robin Smith. Wyatt Strasser. Peter Thomas. Alexis Turner. Andrea Velitis. Desiree Vu. Gabrielle Washington. Nathan Wyndham. Hunter Young. And now the candidates for Bachelor of Fine Arts in Art Education. Christiana Boovy. Megan LaBarbera. Carly Pollock. Riley Klug. Abigail Joy Adamiak. Jacob Baker. Catherine Loiza. And now the candidates for Doctor of Musical Arts in Collaborative Piano. Xinshin Zhang. And now the candidates for Doctor of Musical Arts in Composition. Michael Kale. The candidates for Doctor of Musical Arts in Performance. Alan Klein. Brianna Eddy. And now the candidates for Master of Music in Composition. Anna Higgins. And now the candidates for Master of Music in Conducting. Maria Mercedes Carmona. Daniel Zippin. Ryan Kerwin. Katie Schramm. Hannah Wagoner. Arthur Carneo. Earning a dual degree, Master of Music in Jazz Pedagogy and Master of Music in Performance, Alton Wong. The Master of Music in Performance, Madison Cardenas. Jose Gonzalez. Earning a dual degree, a Master of Music Performance and a Master of Arts Music Theory, Malik Nolan. The Master of Arts in Music Business and Industry, Logan Nakuzi. Georgina Smith. Andrew Simonette. And now we present students from the School of Music. The Bachelor of Arts in Music. Earning a dual degree, Elissa Allen, also receiving a BA in Environmental Geoscience. The Bachelor of Arts in Music Industry. Isabel Castañeda. Dalton Crampton. Michaela Dorset. Brian Griffith. Adam Judy. Madeline Lockwier. Mia Norell Miller. Zachary Nichols. Lindsay O'Shea. Isabella Stam. Casey Wright. And now the Bachelor of Music in Music Education, Mason Atha. Simon Chevront. Logan Karwoski. George Kester. Luke Major. Gail Oberacker. Brandon Segui. Patrick Smith. Lauren Sperry. Philip Wilfong. And now the Bachelor of Music in Music Therapy. Michaela Fling. Timothy Chevront. The Bachelor of Music in Music Performance. Alexandra Bursey. Eli Hall. Christopher Little. Jeffrey Madge. Ryan Walker. And now the Bachelor of Music in Jazz Performance, Jazz Studies. Shane Bowman. The Bachelor of Science in Music and Health. Hannah Tackett. Laura Ty. The Master of Fine Arts in Acting. Justin Borak. Matt Fry. Shelby Garrett. Spencer Hansen. Erica Kuhn. Charles Meeks. Josie Miller. The Master of Fine Arts in Lighting Design and Technology. Owen Taylor. The Master of Fine Arts in Scenic Design and Technology, Alina Cannon. And now we present students from the School of Theater and Dance. The Bachelor of Arts in Dance, Sarah Arcona. Megan Curry. Haley DeCia, earning a dual degree. Haley is also receiving a BA in Communication Studies. Lauren Fusca, also earning a degree, a Bachelor of Multidisciplinary Studies from the Eberly College. Cambry Gertis. Danny Gravely. Adair Keener, earning a dual degree that includes a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies. Savannah Kisco. Madison McNeil, also receiving a BA in Elementary Education. Haley Mead, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology. Shanley O'Brien. Kara Parsons. Katie Hodder. Savannah Porosnik. Monica Simmons. Megan Trotman. Now the candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Theater. Emma Ream. Alyssa Russell. Christy Zoe. The Bachelor of Fine Arts in Acting, Silas Bright. Holly McMullen. Robert Sido. Gina Velarde. Sophia Villano, earning a dual degree, also receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish. George Wagner. Veda Wheeler. Riley Wilcox, also receiving a Bachelor of Arts in English. Natalia Wood. And now the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. Larry Smith III, earning a dual degree, Musical Theater and Dance. Christian Klausnitzer. Alexa Fanning. Anthony Gelli. Katie Mae Green. Mariel Hazelwood. Elijah Nygaard. Joseph Solmore. The Bachelor of Fine Arts in Puppetry. Chelsea Elliff. The Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater Design and Technology. Allison Cartmill. Jacob Gedeke. Margarita Helfst. Jada Hensley. Rachel Rock. The Bachelor of Multidisciplinary Studies. Samuel Porter. And now we present students whose interdisciplinary studies are from the College of Creative Arts and the Reed College of Media. The Bachelor of Arts in Interactive Design for Media. Adelina Backel. Jennifer Corona. Samantha Emmerich. Jessica Harris. Alexandra Mayer. Haley Miller. Madison Roy. Eric Saunders. Madison Smith. Madeline Teal. Sean Wilson. Colin Bordeaux. Sabrina DiPetrantonio. David Hammond. Luke Howe. Brady Sayer. Please welcome Dean Keith Jackson to the podium.
So graduates, it's been my pleasure to see each of you walk across the stage and be recognized for this academic milestone. Soon, Provost Reed will confer your graduation and you will officially be alumni of the WVU College of Creative Arts. We're proud of you, we really are. This day is about you, and the last thing you need is one more old dude giving you some more wisdom. But too bad, you're gonna get it. And not the normal humorous wisdom I talk about getting free food because you're artists. I'm skipping that for another time. I'm talking about some other wisdom. As a society that is so focused on success, we often take each other for granted. And I'm gonna give you a real poignant, painful example. On November 13th of 2023, I had an email and text communication with a former student, colleague, and friend. All the communications were about business. This despite the fact that we both hold community and culture at the heart of who we are. On the morning of November 14th, as I was 2 time zones away, I got a call this person had died. Many of you have already realized I'm talking about Travis Steimling, who passed away at age 43. So my last short piece of advice for you as you leave us and each other today is follow Travis's mantra. People first, music second. Value the moments you have together, because at the end of our lives, that's what matters. That's what's going to be your true legacy. So yeah, a little bit of advice that way. Congratulations on what you've achieved, will achieve, and please, throughout all the success, remember, people first.
We now present the students who fulfill the requirements for graduation from the West Virginia University Reed College of Media. Now presenting the candidates for Master of Science in Data Marketing Communications. Celeste Allison. Hope Flournoy. Greathouse. Tristan Miller. Allison Sharp. Presenting the candidates for Master of Science in Digital Marketing Communications. Caitlin Inez Burke. Tavi Diggs. Tavi is also earning a Master of Science in Media Solutions and Innovation. Angelica Greathouse. Julissa Gutierrez. Tao Min. Samantha Pete. Samantha Willard. Anaya Williams. Now presenting the candidates for Master of Science in Integrated Marketing Communications. Lainey Bell Bodette. Kayla Borkowski. Hannah Sabula. Jill Gibney. Alexandra Curtis. Leah DeBow. Krista Elmore. Mitchell Graham. Jessica DeVault Hale. Kelly Irvin. Aubrey Johnson. Lydia Kellis. Lauren Lucas. Abigail Lutz. Cheryl Madolov. David Malecki. Alfonso Marquez Jr. Victoria McAdoo. Lathea Miskell. Cheyenne Oaks. Daryl Rayford. Brianna LaJanice Rice. Reverend Susan D. Smith. Fallon Swiger. Julie Tom. Joseph Vigil IV. Now presenting the candidates for Master of Science in Journalism. Nathaniel Godwin Udor. Rachel Johnson. Abby Lester. Hannah Morgan. Kaylee Riccatelli. Chutin Sun. Now presenting the candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Multidisciplinary Media Studies. Abby Sison. John Fairhurst III. Aaron King. Stephanie Klug. Emily Liptrap. Nicole Mittlener. Sheridan Powell. Alec Veach. Now presenting the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Integrated Marketing Communications. Sarah Lynn Schlechtweg. Carson Sugars. Now presenting the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Journalism, Advertising, and Public Relations. Tyler Albin. Courtney Bearer. Kyle Boggio. Garrett Bach. Catherine Bowers. Catherine Brown. Joseph Xavier Burke. Julie Bush. III. Sarah Collins. Hallie Farmer. Emma Edelman. Anna Ford. Carrie Greenspan. Krista Hartman. Julia Hartman. Elizabeth Koch. Paul Henry III. Grace Howe. Emma Jagiello. Sarah Kilgore. Kaylee Krieger. Maeve Layden, also earning a degree in psychology. Emma Lyles. Ethan Latucci. Aaliyah Mamalis. Dominic Mastriani. Brianna Moore. George Pepe. Dana Pratt. Alyssa Reeves. Catherine Roberts. Olivia Mason. Grace Stickley. Kaylin Rombold. Marissa Santora. Emma Scott. Mallory Sybil. Gianna Saletti. Jacob Smith. Rachel Steele. Madeline Stratos. Jordan Teeter. Cameron Thompson. Charlie Todaro. Grace Uwe. Jordan Washington. Kendall Williams. Now presenting the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Journalism, Emily Benson. Griffith Behoon. Shakayan Bishop. Noah Boylan. Catherine Brook. Aubrey Burkhart. Skyla Butler. Courtney Klingon. Pierce Costello. Claudia Rose de Lima. Connor Gibbons. Sterling Gibson, also earning a degree in theater. Warner Gibson. Nathaniel Height. Riley Itterly. Haley Kish. Tanner Enyart. Kiana Lewis. Talon Alexei Long. Ty McClung. Jules Ogden. Janvi Piyush Patel. Caleb Ridlon. Tobias Sherman. Wesley Shoemaker. Andrew Solt. Jacob Stiles. Liam Stone. Mark Paulson. Sydney Wentz. Sierra Warden. Emily Zirkelbach. Now presenting the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Journalism, Sports and Adventure Media. Connor Anders. Devin Anderson. Dominic Ayers. Elizabeth Carey, also earning a degree in entrepreneurship and innovation. Garrett Collins. Andrew Corbett. Alana Gurton. Seth Halverson. Jonathan Hamilton, Jr. Jake Held. Ryan Hunker. Christopher Jones. Alex Lebo. Adriana Lenhart. Rachel Liebert. Samuel Long. Mariano Marodiege. Riley McAmoyle. Brandon McKinney. Max Murphy. Kira Nadzadi. Aaron Parker. Trevor Pinkovich. Tyler Crusina. Patrick Renault. Mark Bradford II. Zippy Zimmerman. Please welcome Dean Diana Martinelli to the podium.
Congratulations, graduates. Now your long nights of study, your hours of group work, your meetings with your faculty and advisors, your all-around hard work, perseverance, and determination, of course, have led you here today. But as you reflect on this college experience, we have to remember the words of our commencement speaker, Rick Lockery, and Dean Jackson, that we also have to recall those in our lives who are most important. And many of those people are here today. They've given you encouragement, love, and they've sacrificed to help you meet this milestone. So would our graduating students, families, and friends please stand so we may recognize you and what you have contributed to their success. I think we would be remiss if we did not also recognize our faculty who have not only encouraged you, but challenged you. They've nurtured your intellect. They've inspired you to think critically and creatively about our professions under very tight deadlines. And so please, everyone, join me in recognizing our tremendous faculty for their mentorship and leadership of our students. Graduates, I hope that you also realize that you have greatly influenced us with your ideas, your energy, your passion, your feedback, your very presence in our classrooms and on our campus, and we will miss you. But we're so excited as you join a long line of alumni who are making important contributions in industries around the world. And in your next phase of life, I know that you too will contribute positively to your communities, helping to inspire people and helping them to make informed decisions, whether that's through news media or nonprofits or corporations or agencies or sports or entertainment. So do good work, as you already have. Continue doing good work, encouraging others, And remember that you'll always have a home among the hills here at WVU. We cannot wait to see the wonderful things you will do. Congratulations, class of 2024.
President Gee, this concludes the presentation of the candidates for graduation.
Well, congratulations to everyone. What a great day. What a great day indeed. So I am delighted to be here to celebrate the West Virginia University class of 2024 from the College of Creative Art and obviously from the Reed College of Media. Today I begin by congratulating our graduates for the tremendous resolve they have shown in achieving this milestone. College is never easy, but many of you started this journey under uniquely challenging circumstances. And for you, graduation itself may feel unique because the high school class of 2020 missed out on the culminating experience. And your college years started out not with Fall Fest and fun, but with mask and Zoom and the occasional swab up your nose. So I'm thrilled to give you the celebration that you so richly deserve. To all of our graduates, your resilience to me is just absolutely awe-inspiring. So give them a round of applause, would you please? So, ladies and gentlemen, overcoming obstacles to achieve success is a skill that you have honed, and it will serve you well throughout all of what you have learned here. I hope you remember one thing above all: commit to your purpose and work to fulfill it. Let me just say that again. Commit to your purpose and work to fulfill it. That purpose may change throughout your life, and that, to me, is okay. You have an inner compass that will point you in the right direction. Since ancient times, many cultures believed our deepest emotions and inner drives proceeded from our hearts. And while our anatomical knowledge has evolved, we still have that passion within ourselves. By heeding it and following it, we reach our destination. Or in the words of Confucius, wheresoever you go, go with all of your heart. Today's honorary degree recipients have pursued purposeful lives. Dawn DeNoon, whom we just heard, brought some of her favorite TV shows to life, and she is mentoring future creators. Barbara Nisman has inspired people by creating music with orchestras around the world. Other honorary degree recipients this weekend included Shelley Moore Capito, whose passion in public service has included a focus on improving broadband expansion in West Virginia. Maggie Hardy, owner of Nemacolin Resort, whose passion for hospitality and tourism led her to invest in our university program for industry's future leaders. And Cynthia Germanato, whose passion for mental health led her to help found and lead the Born This Way Foundation, along with her very famous daughter, Lady Gaga. True success comes from embracing who you are and what you believe. As Germanato's famous daughter sang, "Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set." So graduates, you can fulfill your dreams by aligning your time and energy with your values and motivation. Stick to your path, and the education you received here at West Virginia University will propel you forward. The family members and friends and leaders and teachers who supported you throughout your education will continue to cheer you on. Like the heart that outlines the Mountaineer Parents logo, they have embraced you, and your well-being has been their constant care. So I wish all the mothers and grandmothers a happy Mother's Day. Give them a round of applause, would you please? So as a parent and a grandparent, I cannot resist offering a few words of wisdom as you leave here today. First, take initiative. Remember that you will never succeed if you never try. Like Barbie, and yes, I did see the movie, I loved it. You may sometimes wonder, what was I made for? Keep looking for the answer and never let anyone put you in a box. Now, this is one thing I'm going to say to every one of you. Put down the damn phone. Put down the phone and take in the world around you. Stop texting and start talking and reconnect with the rest of the human race, okay? Spending times outdoors is good for your physical and mental health, but if you stay local, watch out for the bear at the Arboretum, by the way. Do not store up Stanley Cups or video games or Taylor Swift vinyl variants to fill a purpose-shaped void. Build a life you can look back on with these words from Maya Angelou. If you find it in your heart to care for somebody else, you will have succeeded. Even if you make a few detours, your heart will lead you back to the place you belong. So will the degree candidates from the College of Creative Arts please rise? Where are you? Right here, come on. If you don't rise soon, I'm gonna take your diploma away, okay? Get up here. Now will the degree candidates from the Reed College of Media please rise? They've been trained better, okay? So you have the power to express humanity's most powerful emotions, celebrating our joys and healing our sorrows. Having gained knowledge and enlarged your confidence, you are ready to help us discover the past, make sense of the present, and from our hopes for the future. As a West Virginia University graduate, put your Mountaineer values to work solving problems and changing lives. Make service to others not just an obligation, but your passion. Nurture the curiosity that enables you to visualize new ideas, try new solutions, and blaze new paths. Respect others and search for common ground on which to build our shared future. Be accountable, let me say that again, be accountable to yourself and others for working your hardest and maintaining the highest possible ethics. Celebrate the successes that education has put within your reach and inspire others to value the world-changing power of scientific discovery and artistic expression. Above all, make every day that you live an opportunity to learn. So by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon each of you the degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. You may move your tassel to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your achievement. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you for attending today's ceremony. Please remain standing, and everyone is invited to join the class of 2024 in singing Country Roads. Graduates, university marshals will release you in an orderly manner after the platform party exits the floor.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Mine
Thank